Hey guys, Steve Welch here with Beaman Toyota in Nashville. So I've given you guys a lot of market updates really since about 2020, and I've been fairly accurate with what I've told you guys. My most recent one I told you within about 6 months, told you about 6 months ago, that there would likely be some inventory on the ground that you could get your hands on without having to wait on it. Well, I've been, and there's Delta, but I've been right again, really. So now not every dealership has a lot of inventory, right? Most dealerships still don't have a bunch, but if you look behind me, 4Runners, right? I've got 4Runners new, SR5 premiums, off-roads. I even have 2 Pros coming in, brand new, don't have names on them as of yet. We're getting more cars than really anybody in our area and then most dealerships right now, just because of our size and because of this new dealership here. So if you guys were thinking about a 4Runner, maybe you have your name on a 4Runner somewhere else, you want to get one for the end of the year, get a hold of me. Buy a Toyota Nashville at yahoo.com. Buy a Toyota Nashville at yahoo.com. And let's find one for you that I've got that you can take home today. So it's just something that a lot of people don't know that you can actually get one right now. And realistically speaking, we're going to have more than literally anybody. So maybe you might find somebody that's got 2 or 3 on the ground. I think we've got 20 somewhere like there. Need a Camry. So this is part of, like I said, market update. What can you get right now? So we've got Camrys on the ground. So if you want a hybrid Camry, I've got a hybrid Camry here. I think I have 2 hybrids right now, but XSEs. You got your SEs. I even got a couple LEs that are on the ground right now. So if you guys are thinking that it might be time to get the new car, or maybe you've been on a list somewhere and you've been waiting for 3, 4, 5 months to get your hands on a Camry, I've got them, right? So and like I said, if you call the store or if you reach out to me, just ask for me. I'll help you buy these cars. So but definitely do that for me if you guys would. But next you got RAV4s, right? The top selling Toyota is the RAV4, right? And hybrids are almost non-existent, but I think I have like 35 total RAV4s, and probably half of them are hybrids on the ground right now that you can take home before the end of the year. So I'm not trying to do a sales pitch to you guys, but we've been going through, and like I said, talking about the market update, we've been going through all this time where you call up and hey, is that one on your website? Is that one there? No, it's pre-sold. Well, what about that one? No, it's pre-sold too. What about that one? That one sold yesterday. So you've been getting all these things to where no, you can't buy a car right now, but I'm going to tell you, you can, because we've got them, right? So now it's not every car, right? Grand Highlanders, there's a few that are coming in that don't have names on them right now. None of them that are coming in that don't have names are hybrids. So everybody's asking about the hybrid versions of it and the max versions. Those are so few and far between that we're not getting a bunch of them because Toyota's not making a bunch, right? But you can see all these RAV4s, by the way. But the Grand Highlander, I can get you some that are the non-hybrids. Just let me know, right? I even have a Venza here, right? So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty sweet, right? So, now regular Highlanders, we're getting a few more of those that are in. We actually have a couple of them on the ground right now that you can buy, which this one right here is the Platinum in black and a Platinum in gray. So we definitely have both of those that you can get. Then to Corolla Cross, right? This one's been one of the harder ones to get. And a Corolla Cross hybrid's even harder. We have the Corolla Cross. We have one of them here right now. More on the way. We also have some hybrids that are coming that don't yet have names on them. So that's something that could be big too. So let's kind of chat here too on used cars while I'm coming up here. Used cars, we have probably 300 of them. Maybe, let's call it 250, right? The prices have come down on the used cars. If you're in the used car market, maybe you were looking 6 months ago and you were just kind of, floored by the pricing and, hey, this one's more than a new car. A lot of that's actually subsided some. So it might be time to check out the used cars. So you can check out our inventory there too. And obviously if you're not near me, then, check out the inventory local. But this is something else that you might want to know. Tacoma production is done. So they are not producing any more of the 23 Tacomas, right? The 24s will ramp up here soon, and we'll start to get 24s probably month and a half, I would guess, something like that. But if you look here, some of the last of the V6 Tacomas, which there's a lot of people that are talking about that they want to get one of the last V6s. I've got SRs, I've got a TRD off-road that's here I know about. I have, like I said, these SR double cabs. These are 4x4s. Don't have any 4x2s, but 4x4s. I got a TRD Sport. I've got a Trail. That one's a really hard one to find with the Heritage grill on it, the bronzing in there. I got a Limited back here too. If you'll see that here in a second. But TRD Sports, all kinds of Tacomas that are coming in. If you guys want a truck, and I'll mention too the SR5s that are back there that the SRs. Don't have any SR5s for some reason, but the SRs that are back there, those are, I mean, they're trucks that you can get as a Toyota and under 40,000. So for the vast majority of them, right? So you're looking for a good truck, something that can last you a very long time. That would be one to get, right? But looking behind me here, that's the Limited I was telling you about. So there is still some issues with getting some vehicles, but we've got this plus more. We probably have somewhere around 200 cars on the ground that I could get you in today. So you're on the list for a Tacoma SR. Why? Right? If you're anywhere near me, if you're in Louisville, if you're in, a lot of people come up from Birmingham and Atlanta, stuff like that. If you're anywhere near us, you can come in, you can fly in, we can help you. And like I said, ask for me, reach out to me at buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. We'll figure something out. We'll put a deal together, right? But check this out. So also we got Tundras, right guys? So Tundras are right here. So if you take a look, I mean, we've got more Tundras than anybody. We even have on the lot available your iForce Max hybrid Tundra. This is 1794. So pretty much all different trim levels, double cabs, crew cabs, different length beds, just depending on what we're looking for there. But there are a lot of vehicles that we have here that you can get now. So, and we're even dealing on most of them. So come on and let's kind of take a look. Like I said, I'm not trying to do a sales pitch, but man, if you're on the list for a Tundra somewhere and you've been waiting and you're out here and you're looking for your gray platinum iForce Max Tundra and you've been on the list for 6 months and ain't nobody called you back, because that's been happening a lot. Come on guys, let's do this one, And I like I said, we've got all kinds of these things. Look, this right here is a Limited iForce Max. This is the same trim level as my truck, right? So you guys know how I love my truck. So, and then that's what that is. This one's got the 6.5 bed with the double cab SR5. So, Limited. This is Lunar, right guys? This is a Limited Lunar. How many of you guys are on the list waiting on a Limited Lunar to land somewhere? And I've got one here just waiting for you to put in your driveway. So put it in your driveway right before Christmas, right? So I'm showing you guys all this stuff because, well, basically, like I said, it's a market update. So what can you buy now? So all these people are on these lists all over the place, and you could be getting into a car today, and all you gotta do is reach out to me and we'll put something together. So you might be shocked, right? So, but I also have a BZ4X. If you want to look right there, so if you want an all-electric, that's Toyota's only all-electric vehicle. I have one on the ground and we're dealing on this one too. So if you want Toyota's all-electric, you can do that. And then if you haven't heard of this car, this is the Toyota Crown. And a lot of you guys are like, Toyota Crown, what is the Toyota Crown? These things are freaking awesome, right? But these, I've got several of them up here, right? But take a look at these things. These, I mean, Platinums. You've got, watch this, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, right? 236 combined horsepower, right? You've got, these things run like crazy, right? These, I mean, you feel like you have a V6 when you're driving these things, all hybrid. Oh, and I'll show you the other thing. So this one's a max version, 340 combined net horsepower. So that is pretty sweet too. So depending on which one you get either 30 miles per gallon in that one, just because it's built for power, or in the other one you'll get 40 miles per gallon. And actually that one's listed at 41, but like I said, got several of them. Do have a Grand Highlander on the ground, so I'll show you this over here. So this one is on the ground. I got a couple of them here, but these are Grand Highlanders that are available. Like I said, they're not the hybrid version, but they are Grand Highlanders that you can get right now. So nobody else has them. So it's kind of really a cool feeling that I can take care of people with some of these vehicles. Here's some more Crowns over here. Crown's coming out in an SUV too. It's not out in the SUV yet, but you guys can kind of see what we're dealing with there. But so that's the thing. So what can you get right now? And like I said, this hasn't been this way really since probably 2021, right? If you look back at some of my videos that I did prior to a lot of the inventory issues, so 2021 was probably when the real inventory issues started happening. I did a lot of stuff in 2020 where I was saying, look, get your car now or you might have an issue getting exactly what you want, getting it when you want it, stuff like that. Prices were gonna jack up. I pretty much predicted all of that, and all of that obviously, unfortunately, came true. But if you want one of these cars now, these 4Runners, these Camrys, RAV4s, Highlanders, Crowns, we're still having issues getting Corollas right now. Yeah, I mean, think about it. If we've got most of these cars that you guys are waiting on lists for, I've got them here, right? So if you're looking to do something for the end of the year for like tax purposes, something like that, you need to kind of think about what you can do now. We can help you with that. So like I said, reach out to me here at the dealership or at buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. I'll help you to find the right deal on the right car, and we'll put something in your driveway. Steve Welch with Beaman Toyota in Nashville. So you got Beaman right there behind me. We'll do a little bit better look there, but got Beaman behind me here. So Steve Welch with Beaman Toyota in Nashville. I hope you guys have a great day. We're gonna talk to you soon. Bye.